Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Google Pixel 4. Now you can pick this up at the Google store. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, 64 gigs, $800, 128 gigs, $900. Now I know what y'all getting ready to say because I said the same thing too. The price is TGH. But check this out. Just like any other product that I review, we're going to go into this with an open mind. Now, shout out to Google for sending me this one to review. And being the gentleman that I am, we're not going to roast. All right, all y'all savages, calm down. We're not going to roast. We're going to go into this with an open mind. Now, I pre-ordered the Pixel 4 XL, and y'all know how I do. When I get mine next week, I'm going to give it to y'all raw and uncut. But in the meantime, the key words of this video, open mind. All right, so let's go through all of the specs. Now, this phone is available for all of the carriers. So shout out to everybody with Sprint and Verizon. You finally not asked out. Welcome to the party. Now, it comes in 3 different colors. You got just black, clearly white, and also orange. For the display, you got a 5.7-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2280. Now, that's 444 for the PPI Patrol. It's IP68 dust and water resistant. You got Gorilla Glass 5 and a 90 Hz refresh rate. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 with the Adreno 640 GPU. What does that mean in English? Flagship specs, bro. Flagship specs. Now you got 6 gigs of RAM, 64 or 128 gigs of storage, and no micro SD card slot for expandable memory. It's running Android 10 with the stock UI. For the battery, you got a non-removable 2,800 milliamp battery that features 18-watt fast charge. For the cameras, on the rear, you got a dual setup. So you got a 12 megapixel and a 16 megapixel. And on the front, you got an 8 megapixel with the 3D time of flight. Now you also got Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, USB Type-C charging, dual speakers, always on display, and the radar assisted face unlock. Now on a side note, when I did my iPhone video the other day, I said the iPhone got the best face unlock on the planet. Somebody from Google hit me up and said, hold my beer. So we're going to put it to the test and see if this is the best face unlock on the planet. All right, first things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White Shoes, calm down. All right, here we go. Google Pixel 4. Nice clean white box, giggity. We got the oh-so orange on deck. Here we go. Rah. One more. Rah. Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, now they sent the oh-so orange color. On the side note, I pre-ordered the White Shoes white. Let's see what else you get in here. SIM ejection tool. Got your usual books and shit. Pluck them, file them to the side. Now, you get an OTG. This is USB-A to USB Type-C. All right, Shoes, do your thing. USB Type-C charging cable. All right, and let's see what else is in here. This is going to be your 18-watt fast charging brick. That's pretty much it. Now, they also sent over a case. Let's check this one out real quick. Rah. One more. Rah. Got a nice case. I actually ordered this same case too. I love this one. Has that textured feel to it. Got your little Google insignia. Soft Alcantara pattern on the inside. Pixel 4. I like that. All right, I like that. All right, so let's check out the Pixel 4. Okay. Nice weight on this one. Let me do the smell test on this. Smells TGH. On the back, here's your dual camera setup. Right. On the side note, do y'all notice Shoes always bounces when I do the smell test? I think I'd be scaring her with that. All right, Shoes, calm down. All right, so you got dual camera setup on the back. There's your laser autofocus and your flash. Now, I don't know how I feel about the big square pattern on the back. Maybe it'll grow on me like the iPhone one did. Maybe it won't. Matte finish on the sides. So you got a power button, volume up and down. Now, one thing I noticed, okay, there it is. They got rid of the George Jefferson hairline. All right, you got a big giant forehead, little bezel on the bottom. On this side, there's your SIM tray. Dual speaker grills on the bottom, USB Type-C. On the top, another mic. No headphone jack. That shit's whack. Google, y'all can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Hashtag bars. All right, so I'm going to pause the video. I'll drop my information in, then we'll breeze through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone, got everything all set up, and I gotta be honest with y'all, just like any other Pixel phone that I've owned, it's a love-hate relationship. I've always hated the price, I hated the look, and I hated the lack of features. But I've always loved the smooth performance, I love the lag-free stock Android experience, and I love the camera. This one is no different. Let's break it down real quick. First things first, the build quality. Now, y'all know I gotta say it, feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. Now, I usually hate the Pixel look, but this one is actually the best looking Pixel to date. You got that smooth matte feel on the back. Now, on the black one, you're gonna have the glossy feel, but on the orange and the white, nice and matte, no fingerprints, minimum branding. It's kind of growing on me. Now, I usually don't like this big square camera hump, but if you compare it to the past Pixels with the single camera on the back that made your phone look mad old school, at least now with this dual camera setup in the big square, your phone kind of looks more modern. Kind of looks just like an iPhone. All right, so this is the trend. You want your phone to look trendy. And like I said, this look is definitely going to grow on you. Now, the phone is water resistant, got wireless charge, no problems with the build quality on this one. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can open up the device. You can swipe up, put in your pattern and your pin. No fingerprint sensor on deck, but you got the face unlock. Now, everybody's saying this is the best face unlock. Let's try it out. All right, let's get a little wipe down. Let's try it out. Now, I'm going to pick up the phone off the table and just look at it. And there it is. Now, let's try that while I'm holding the phone. Bang. 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 All right, so I'm going to keep it real. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Now, am I ready to say it's better than the iPhone? Give me a few days. All right, let me play with it. But the one thing that I do like about it, as opposed to the iPhone, you don't got to swipe up. All you got to do is pick up your phone and look at it. And it's automatically open to your home screen. Now, I tried this about 30 times off camera. It has yet to not recognize my face. Now, I'm going to have to take it outside and try it in complete darkness. I try it while I'm wearing my sunglasses and one of my disguises and see if it still works. But the face unlock is pretty sick. All right, so shout out to Google. Like I said, we're going into this with an open mind. So far, face unlock, A+. Now, just like the other Pixels, you got your squeezeology. What's the weather for tomorrow? Bum. And like I said, one of the best things about buying a Pixel phone, besides the stock Android experience, it's lag-free and it's super smooth. That's why to this day, even to this day right now, the Pixel 3 XL, that's my work phone. And before that, the 2 XL was my work phone. And before that, the regular Pixel was my work phone. It's not the best looking phones out on the market, but when it comes to lag-free, stock, smooth Android experience, the only thing that can even come close to this is a OnePlus. Other than that, Samsung, Huawei, HTC, you're not going to get this butter smooth, soft Android experience. Butter smooth, soft Android experience. But again, love-hate relationship, there's a lot of things missing. Now, like I said, I'm a gentleman, so we're not going to roast. We're just going to keep it simple right now. When I do my full review, be prepared for a serious rant. In the meantime, let's go through the toggles. All right, so you got your basic stuff. You got battery saver. Let's click on auto rotate. You got your dark theme. I'm going to activate that in a second. One thing missing, no screen recorder. Now, you got a screenshot button. All right, if you hold down the power button, there's your screenshot. But no screen record quick toggle. All right, Google, we need that. All right, we need that. Oh, did I just activated one of my other phones. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, let's go over the settings. Matter of fact, I'll activate dark theme in a minute because it's easier to see without the dark theme activated. Okay, so you got your VPNs, private DNS, no problems with that. Bluetooth, NFC, no problems with that. Battery. Now, this one, 2800 milliamp battery. How is this going to perform in the real world? Like I said, open mind. Keep an open mind. Because I know when you hear 28 milliamp battery, the first thing you're thinking is, that's trash. Same thing when you hear 6 gigs of RAM. I know what y'all saying. I know what y'all saying. When you hear 6 gigs of RAM, the first thing that comes to your mind is, hold up. You just did the Red Magic 3S the other day, Snapdragon 855 Plus. All right, not the 855, 855 Plus, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, 90 hertz refresh rate for under $500. I know that's what y'all saying, but here's the thing. A lot of times the specs on paper don't match out to the real world. Now, one thing about Google phones, they work in the real world. One of the downsides with all of those other little Android phones that y'all see me reviewing, perfect example, Asus Zenfone 6. All right, this is a beast. But with all of these phones, you hear 48 megapixel Sony camera. And y'all get hyped. Oh shit, 48 megapixel camera, let's go. Then when I do the video test, the camera looks like trash. Well, one thing about these Pixel phones, you're not going to have a problem with the camera. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you some pictures I just took. Yo, check this out. This is just a point and shoot. Now I'm going to upload these when I look at this. Yo, the Pixel camera, I'm telling you, out of all the Android phones, you got the Pixel, the Galaxy, and the Huawei phones. All right, those are the top 3 camera phones. Not to mention Sony does a good job too. Then LG's close behind that. But no one can deny the camera and the Pixels is the truth. Now, we're going to have a full rant about a lot of other stuff that's missing. Let's go back to settings real quick. Let's see, did we miss anything? Now, one thing about basic stock Android experience, no bloatware. All right, none of that crap. Let's see, let's go to display. All right, so here's your dark theme. That does look kind of dope. Let's go to advanced. You got your ambient EQ. Always on display on deck on this phone. Let's see anything else. Blah, blah, blah. Accessibility. If you're hearing or visually impaired, all accessibility settings. Swipe gestures. Got your digital well-being. That's pretty much it. Now, you do have smart lock. Now, with the smart lock on this one, let me just make sure of something before I say it. Before I say it, it's not true. All right, hold on. What did I just do? All right, let's go to smart lock. I accidentally hit back. All right, here we go. For smart lock, you got on-body detection, trusted places, trusted devices, and voice match. No more trusted face, but you're not going to need that with this phone because it is sick face unlock. Now, here's your always on display. Look at, yo, I ain't gonna front. Y'all seen that? Look at this. I'm trying to show y'all always on display, but if I tilt the phone a little, it catches my eye in the background. It just caught a little bit of my eye. Now I'm behind the camera. When you see those things on the bottom, that means your phone is unlocked. So right now you see it says swipe to open. I'm gonna start tilting. And see when does it catch my face. There it is. Oh no, not yet. Okay. Maybe those things don't activate the face. All right, good. My bad. All right, let's see when it catches my face. There it is. Now I wasn't even all the way up. I wasn't up like this. I was halfway up. All right, the face unlock is sick. All right, I'm gonna give them that. All right, Google, y'all got that. Face unlock is sick. Swipe up from the bottom. Activate your Google Assistant. You got your voice transcriber. Real nice. Now, one thing somebody asked me to check out was the motion gestures. Now, if y'all watch my LG G8 video, y'all see me ready to rage quit because those motion gestures just wasn't working. Let's try it on this one. All right, so let's open up YouTube Music. All right, let me turn the volume down. All right, so we got YouTube Music. Now, if you look closely at the top, you can see a little white line. That means that you can use your motion gestures, right? Look at that. Now, one thing I will say, definitely works better than LG G8. WAP. You know what I'm saying? When I get to the next song, WAP. WAP. You know what I'm saying? I like this. All right, I like this. Now, this is going to come in handy for me because I use Google Music all the time, YouTube Music, and I always got stuff in my hands. Either I'm playing my PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing some scumbag activities when my hands are full and greasy. WAP. All right, now, it's not as dope as the S Pen WAP, but this is kind of whoppage. Hold up. WAP. Hold up. Let's do it. WAP. WAP. Now, I noticed, see, if I play with it, when you swipe slow, it does work too. It does work slow, but that's no fun. You want to be like, WAP. All right. Oh, all right, I'm doing it too fast. All right, let's do slow. All right, so slow is the way to go. Slow is the way to go. I'm too hyped. That's why I was like this. Bang. I'm too hyped. Bang. It does work. All right, it does work. Now, it's supposed to work for some other features too. We'll test those out later. All right, we'll test those out later. You got your swipe gestures. All right, there's no back or home button, so you're going to have to get used to using the swipes. Now, usually I hate these swipe gestures, but I will say they work the best on the Pixel. Any other phone that I get, all of these new Android phones, and they have the swipe gestures, I delete them immediately. Clear all. All right, clear all tab. Look, when I did the iPhone video the other day, people was like, oh, I'm being petty because I said you can't clear all the tabs at once. Y'all not scumbags, right? Anybody that live in a scumbag life, you're going to appreciate why you need to be able to quickly clear all those tabs. All right, your shorty say, let me take a look at your phone real quick. You don't want to be like, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Swiping all those tabs out. You don't want to do that. You want to be like, hold on a second. Clear all, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like a gentleman. You want to be able to do that. All right, so let's take a look at the display and we'll test out the speakers. Matter of fact, let's do the let's try the Squeezeology. Go to Amazon.com. Hold up. Go to Amazon.com. Oh, that's fast. All right, that's fast. Now, one thing I noticed too with the Squeezeology, you don't squeeze and hold it while you're talking, just squeeze it to activate it. Go to Amazon.com. Bang. It's pretty dope. All right, let's try split screen multitasking. Another thing that a lot of people was trolling, saying, oh, who cares about split screen multitasking? I care. All right, I care. I need to be watching my YouTube videos and shopping at the same time. I do it every day. All right, so let me pull up a video real quick and we'll test out the speakers. All right, so I got my usual test video queued up. Max volume. Here it is. Oh, it looks beautiful. These speakers sound great. Let's cover up the bottom. Top earpiece speaker. Has a nice full sound to it. All right, no more notch. Like I said, I don't mind having a big bezel if there's a use for it. For that radar face detection, I'll take the big bezel. Oh, this is dope. All right, let's try something real quick. Wow. Hold up. Wow. There it is. Oh, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this. All right, so now let's take a look at the camera. Now you got your World Star Hip Hop button. All right, so I'm going to make sure I pick it up without looking at it. Press the power button twice. There's your camera. Let's check out all the different modes. All right, so you got night sight. You got portrait mode, regular camera, video. And if you click on more, you got panorama, photosphere, slow motion, time lapse, and your Google Lens. Simple and sweet. Now, like I said, you already know. Let's go to settings real quick. You got motions, you got timer, you got flash. Let's see anything else. Oh, you seen how fast that picked up my face? All right, let me calm down. Let's see, you got your camera sounds. Turn that off immediately. Let's see, full resolution. All right, we'll leave that on. Back camera, 4K, 30 frames per second. Okay, no 60 frames per second. Add that to the list. Front camera, okay, 1080p. Video stabilization, we'll leave that on. Now, I'm not going to do my usual camera test. I'm going to save that for when I do the Pixel 4 XL full review next week. But you already know. You already know. I'll show y'all a quick test photo again. You already know. Look at this portrait mode shot right here. It's unbelievable. Let me get a regular shot to see, did I catch shoes in a regular? Look at the detail on this. Look at that. Camera's pretty sick. Now, let me throw the case on real quick, just in case y'all want to see how that's going to look. I ordered this case too. This is the best case for the Google Pixel. All right, they always come with this one. Minimum resivity on this one. Bottom is wide open. But it has that soft kind of sweater. It has a sweater feel to it. Hold on, let me do the smell test on this one. Yeah, this one smells like a fresh cardigan sweater. You know what I'm saying? I like this one. Definitely feeling this. All right, so overall, let me wrap this up. Overall, the best thing I'm loving about this phone so far, the face unlock is insane. The speakers sound great. Nice, beautiful display. Always on display. I like that too. It's just smooth, fast, lag-free experience. But the downside, all right, the downside, it's missing a lot of stuff. And when I say a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of stuff. I'm a gentleman, so I'm not going to talk about that now when I do my full review. It's missing a lot of things, which makes the price TGH. But if you got money to spend, right, and you want that stock Android experience, you really only got two choices. You got this, and you got a OnePlus 7T, or the OnePlus 7, the OnePlus 7 Pro, or the OnePlus 7T, or the OnePlus 7T Pro. You know what I'm saying? But the downside to buying the OnePlus is you're not going to get this camera. Now, I know what y'all getting ready to say. Oh, download the Google camera and all that. You could do that too. You could do that too. But you see the motions. Now, look, I know I might be making too much of a big deal about that. I might be making a big deal. Let me pull that back up. I might be making a big deal about the motions. But me personally, I like it though. All right, let's open this up. I like being able to go like this, yeah.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
I like that. I'm eating the turkey sandwich. I got grease all over my hands.
Back again.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Flossy.
Got mad chicken grease.
With another
Bang. Oh, I'm feeling that. Now, one thing that would have been better though, you see with the LG G8, you had the Darth Vader claw. Remember you could claw it and turn the volume up and down? It would have been better if it had more than one gesture. Instead of just swipe, maybe you do a punch to pause. Let me just try, because I didn't see anything about that. It would have been nice like if you go like this, pause, turn the volume up and down. Anything else rather than just two swipes. Yeah, this works 100% of the time though.
What's up, everybody?
You just got to take your time and do it right. I was going like this, whop. I just like making that sound, whop. Whop. If you whop it too fast, it's not going to work. Whop. All right, so you got to do it slow. Whop.
Wireless charge working.
Whop. Yeah, it's a go. All right, it's a go. Anyway, Google Pixel 4. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. And like I said, next week, I'm getting the 4XL. I'm going to give it to y'all raw and uncut. We're going to have a lot of fun with that video. But if there's anything specifically that y'all want to see, leave it in the comments. Y'all know how I do. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. Energize. Alright, so one more thing I wanted to mention. Now this phone is the perfect example of why I always say you gotta go into things with an open mind. Now, when I was sitting at home watching the Google event from my house, shout out to Google, they didn't invite me to the event, but hey, that's neither here nor there. When I was watching the event from my house, I was saying to myself, okay, I can't wait to get this phone so I could bash it, because it's coming up short in a lot of departments. But then Google reached out to me, they sent me this one right here to review, but that's not gonna get them off the hook. Y'all already know how I do, that's not buying them a free pass. But going into this with an open mind, I did come to actually like this phone. Now, I've only been using it for a little while, so we got to test out the battery and the rest of the other features. But as far as the motion gestures, I like them. The face unlock is crazy. The display is good. The speakers are nice and loud, and it's a smooth stock Android experience. But it's missing a lot of stuff, and the price is too goddamn high. So y'all already know, when I get my full unit, when I get my retail version unit next week, you already know what it is, all right? So don't think for 1 second that just because y'all see me kind of hype right now that I'm turning into some kind of fanboy. No. All right, this phone right now just got that new phone scent. All right, you know when you get a new car, you got the new car feel. Everything is good. But by next week, I'll be back into my rare form, so stay tuned.